Phenomenal. See everybody here understanding what's going on. We're along and done for the day by 10. Took both NQ and ES. You guys did it. Yeah, right out the door. I figured I might as well just throw in a contract or two. Resilience negative, so that's kind of like one of the downsides here. What's up, friends? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so let's take a look really quick. The downsides today. Not really that bad of a vote. And this is what you'll see. We talked about this yesterday. You guys all know the drill. You'll wake up, it's bulls on bottom, your favorite trades. Y'all know how they go. Bulls on bottom to DD is the trade, right? DD with a pretty decent setup. You have hedge pressure to give us support inside of here. Not too terribly bad. The problem is you get the negative res, and y'all all see that res is pushing us back here. Okay, so. Bulls on bottom pretty strong. DD is 7. I don't know if there's any kind of event or catalyst going on today. Nothing really coming out. FOMC member Kugler speaks today. Nothing else. Yeah. So bull zone always a trade. Always a trade. Always a trade. Always a trade. Fights against all of this. Let's take a look at QQQ. Oh yeah, QQQ is perfect. Beautiful trade. Nobody. Yeah. Everybody at Legacy, send me a DM. Legacy members, send me a DM. What's up, friends? What's up, YouTube? Don't forget to smash that like button. Send me a DM with your stuff. We need to switch you over one at a time. I'm doing it manually one at a time. So I'm getting with everybody one at a time. That's why it doesn't mean just because you messaged me, it got done like right then. So I will get you. That's good. People are like, what, did I miss something? I'll let you know when I got you. Like I'm messaging each person one at a time and then walking you through the new stuff. That's why it takes a little bit. So I'm personally walking through everybody through it. Give me like a quick tour and all that stuff. Okay. All right, let's walk through some stuff. Get the YouTube link in here. I love seeing you guys excited, happy. Market looking decent shape. You know how it goes. We're gonna watch, make sure this resilience number starts moving. Now it's deteriorating a little bit. Remember, resilience doesn't predict the direction of the market; it just predicts pressure for the gap fill. As Garrett has said in chat, half gap over hedge pressure, negative res, not a great sign for BZ bounce. Not a great sign for BZ bounce, but not a bad sign for stability either. It's not gonna have an easy bounce off of this one. All right, so let's investigate where we have her here. Let's do E-band as far. Let me do shoot. Oh, here we go. We're getting hedge pressure. That's good. That's good. That's good. 74.79. 54. Morning, good morning. What's up, Ronnie? Good morning. What's up, Snells? Yeah, the play is just bull zone bounce like it always is. But hedge pressure, like I said, resilience doesn't predict hedge pressure breaks, but it is trying to make its way lower. But we always take err on the side of the market is not gonna like have an easy time selling off, even when it does that. It's gonna want to hold. There's no catalyst or anything to bring it down. I'm gonna hit it sizably. 178. I know I missed the early trade in the morning, which sucks, but IWM is sitting at monthly hedge pressure. If we get a break on that, it's gonna pop, which is good. Where did all my Nasdaq? Let's go. Yeah. Have I trained you guys well enough to know what this market, what I'm expecting this to happen? No, any catalysts today? No. Any market may not be a blowout day today, but it's definitely not looking like it's gonna sell off. It could, like I said, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything. It could. I just don't see it. Yeah, Nasdaq to upper DD band. That's very possible. There's no catalyst to push the market higher, with the exception of IWM. Pressure break. Not the hedge pressure break. That's your thing. All you guys know to fish all day long. You guys know the drill, right? This is a pretty simple setup. Doesn't mean it's going to rally. Doesn't mean it has to rally. Doesn't mean it's going to do much. But we know the setup is pretty simple. The R&R is pretty simple. Whether it works or doesn't work, it's not that bad of a setup. 45. 34. Features, dynamic, right here. $40. 35. Oh. We're back in a minute. All right, here in chat, take a poll. Who grabbed Bull's own bottom? Who knows the drill? Good deal, good deal. What's today's caution? Let's just test everybody without me saying anything. What's today's caution? Can y'all guess it? Y'all say there's one caution. There's one reason it's not gaining that momentum, right? Not worried about res? Well, let's talk about it. Resilience is low. Resilience doesn't predict that the market's going to sell off. Resilience just predicts that the market's going to lack the momentum to push higher. The stocks themselves are filling their gap to the downside. So the problem is that if the stocks start changing tone, one of the things to take note of is that you also have an MHP on IWM. That's the problem too. That's another one. But res is the one thing. So you see how MHP is pretty much often a reversal pivot. It's hard to break through. Russell resilience is also negative, which has Russell pushing this way. It doesn't mean the market... Resilience doesn't ever mean the market's going to sell off. Ever, ever, ever. It has no correlation. Has to do with the stocks filling their gaps. So we have Apple on this side. Let's use the scanner. I'll show you how to do this really quick. Let's go to scanner. And let's search for stocks that are below half cap, right? Just easy as that. All right, let's see which ones are below half cap. Start by volume so we can see the bigger ones first. Or let's look for some of the big dogs. Amazon, okay. It's a caution, but it's not like a caution to damn the market like it's gonna be in a bad spot. Like stocks like Amazon are below here but still moving higher. So it's just like if Amazon is here, you're gonna start to see some movement. Now right now we see some improvement on that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually change the sort and go to half gap breakup, right? We're gonna see which stocks are breaking to the upside that open below the gap down. Okay. So this number is 62 stocks, right? So you're here at the top, 64. As I'm talking, more and more stocks are breaking up. Resilience is going slightly higher. Now we can search for distance to half gap. This is where the scanner gets really good. Distance to half gap. Find stocks that are right on the edge. Apple. Right. Apple's giving some love to resilience right now. Stocks that have opened below and pressed above. That's a decent sign. But see, as you guys have all noted, Apple does have resistance here. So some of the stocks do have MHP resistance in the way. So there's not going to be, I don't think, a big breakout high today because there's no catalyst to push. Stocks like Apple may get another run here, which would give like the S&P and other stocks slightly run, at least to break morning highs. The S&P might tap 572, maybe no larger than 572.5. But keep your mind, keep an eye out that, stocks like Apple, they start to flux back through. Who else do we got in here in the big dogs? Google. Google and others are having the same kind of setup. They're looking pretty decent. Now, the market loves to close on the same side of hedge pressure as it opened more often than it doesn't. It's kind of one of our rules of thumb. But hedge pressure break can be entertained if stocks like Google keep going. So we want to see that improvement on resilience. And the problem is that resilience being so tight on SPY, the redistribution zone on SPY is like razor thin. It's like not going to really do much. Like the S&P, all resilience does is just do this. Resilience is just telling you that this is resistance. That's all I'm saying right here. Literally here. Isn't that cool how that works? Like literally, this below zero is telling you that this is supposed to be resistance. It's going to want to push from here to here, and it's done that, 5, 6, 7 times. And QQQ is really strong, so like the tech stocks are looking really solid today. And the problem is that despite QQQ looking good, SPY has a mind of its own. That's the problem. Just remember our priorities. We talk about this. What's more important, resilience or bulls on bottom? Which one's stronger of the two? Stronger. Bulls on bottom's always stronger. Always stronger. Stronger. It ranks higher on the list, right? Stronger. So the desire for SPY to hedge itself up from here is much stronger than the desire for resilience to pull it back. So because it's like the stocks are selling off really hard, SPY itself is having a hard time pulling back. So it's like you guys are learning. I love that y'all signed up to learn from us. Oh, hold on, wait. I think I have a... Okay. Oh, I have a call that I have to get on. Yeah, I do have a call with my team in 15 minutes too. Here comes that res. Yeah, yeah. So good res is good, and then, you know, obviously the market can try to find that push up. But do you see how this works? Like the market is just, you know, it wants to be above here, but it wants to kind of like not push higher above here. Now, again, as we look for that scanner setup, 64 stocks have broken half gap to the upside from opening below. A SPY has opened below. We're trying to see how many stocks have broken above. So the number is decent. Versus how many have opened above and broken below. H break up, HG breakdown. 97 have gapped up and traded down. So a little bit more sector rotating today. Remember, as I told you guys, this kind of a market is not blow up market. It's not going to be like moving really quickly. As a matter of fact, a lot of the sectors are somewhat down-ish. Tech is the only one that's kind of saving the day. So, you know, Big Daddy Tech is floating all of the rest of the market. We see that days like that happen all the time, right? But just a little bit of rotating down. But the thing is that these kind of markets, I told you, are just trickle up markets. They don't really find a lot of momentum until events come out. Usually a lot of pre-market moves and stuff too. It's just that there's a lot of people out there betting on the market coming down. You have all the signs that the market is still strong and bullish. So it doesn't mean you're gonna put money down, all of a sudden wake up with a ton of money in your pocket. Market's not gonna move fast. It's gonna be like a really slow burn. But you might get some days that do push and keep going. You get some momentum. But yeah, like the market is just, this is as strong as it's ever gonna get. It's a great setup. So possibly like moving a little bit, and maybe that could be an event day where it does sell. You know, we have a gap to fill. But from there, I mean, like if I ever get that dip, it's like, you know, way to go. So SPY has a little gap fill right here. I don't think it's gonna ever fill, to be honest. I don't think we're gonna have any momentum that's that bad to the downside. No bad news coming out. But hey, the market might rip and then sell off on a news event, and we know what happens when that day happens. The very next day, back to longing. Right? All right, love you guys. Video breaking image is probably driving cubes. Yeah. Do that. All right, I gotta go pretty soon. I know I got to a late start. I'm just gonna hang on to this till the end of the day, just to get for an end of the day push, or 10 points if I get it. So we'll see what we can get. Oh yeah, video is clean today. That push. MHP break, air to the bull side, illiquidity pocket. Nvidia still has some highs. Remember, illiquidity pocket right here. Bull zone and bear zone. That's great. Right. Keep an eye on this. Resilience starts to go positive, the market will find a little bit of momentum here. As more and more stocks can break up and this can hit the resistance. But here's the thing though, right? You guys are right to see this. Nasdaq itself, Nvidia, you know, that is the move. It's like your tech stocks are giving the move. So just be careful betting for big momentum. You're not going to likely get it. Get your ups, get your downs. All right. I know it's short stream today, but we'll be back at 3 o'clock for the Zoom call. Zoom calls have been great. Let me tell you guys, like I said, the Zoom calls, we literally have 5 to 10 new people sign up every day. It is the biggest and best thing we've ever done. This new loadout of our strats, with probabilities, with percentages, back test results. I mean, it's insane. It's a whole different ballgame. If you've never done it before, you need to go check out the Zoom call. Send me a message. Discord. There's 20 different courses. We redid all the courses. All of them are redone. All of them. And they were all updated with new techniques and new styles. We've thrown out old stuff. We've got rid of some of our rules. Remember the irrational rules that we had? We've gotten rid of most of them. We've changed the whole layout of what's probabilistic and good to do. We want you guys to have to relearn it. We have results to understand the probabilities of certain things. The irrational rules were too limiting. They had too much. Don't trade, don't trade, don't trade. We found out that some of them weren't as bad as others. One of them being hedge pressure breaks, and we'll talk about those inside of our Zoom call today. How you know everybody in chat today? I didn't even show up until like 30 minutes or an hour. Actually, maybe an hour late for the stream because, you know, phone died and accidentally overslept. However, everybody here in chat knows what to do. I look at Discord, the first thing I do, and everybody's teaching everybody what to do, what I saw, what they saw, what to do, what they're doing. And to see everybody here learning how to trade and doing risk management, everyone's talking, yeah, the bulls and bottoms of support, but be careful because res is negative. It makes my heart warm to see you guys know how to trade this market. I don't see anybody in my Discord walking in saying, I'm looking to short this thing today. You guys understand trading, and it makes me happy to see that we can bring that to you. These Zoom calls, $20 a month. That's it. $1 a day.